Elizabeth.
Hi, Aaron.
Oh my goodness. You're Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I'm Aaron.
Yeah.
We're the Vovks.
Yeah.
Here we are, episode 15. It's gorgeous out right now.
It is gorgeous out.
And we don't have that year-round in Minnesota, do we?
No.
No, so we decided.
I mean, unless you think 30 below is gorgeous. I mean.
Well, we would not be sitting out here like this
Yes.
in 30 below.
Right.
We'd be snow plowing.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, and you agreed, that we should go outside on the deck for one final, probably, of 2023 podcasts from the deck.
Yeah.
Which we didn't get to do as many from the deck as I had envisioned, but it's our second one,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Third? Second? Yeah.
Yeah.
So why not have a cigar
Mm-hmm.
and a glass of whiskey?
Mm-hmm.
Cheers on the deck. So, hey everybody, welcome as we ramble, because I'm good at that. And we're gonna have a cigar. I'm having a Plasencia. Got that up at our friends at Tobacco Grove. What are you having? You having something different today than?
A Fuente
Oh, that is a creamy cigar.
Grand Reserve.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. And then to pair it off, so we are going to have some. I don't know if you guys can see that. I put it in front of Liz's camera. Her lens is better than mine. This is Furious whiskey. No, Foundry American whiskey that they teamed up with Surly and Furious. So pretty awesome. It's okay for me.
It's bourbon.
It's American whiskey.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little different.
It's okay.
It's not Irish whiskey or Scotch, honey.
Yeah, I know. Cheers.
Drinking out of our Minnesota glasses.
Whiskey glasses.
Look at this. Our friends got us these. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they are cool. Look at.
Every year they like pick something that they for Christmas presents for us that they know we'll love and enjoy, and so these are whiskey barrel staves. Is that what they're called? Staves? With a cup, hold the cup, and a cigar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys can see that. Here, I'll
Maybe
just
turn it this way.
cup and a cigar. Look at that. So
Yeah.
we thought we'd share that with you guys. So there you go. So today our topic is not actually cigars or whiskey.
No.
I mean, they might come up while we're talking about our topic.
Yeah, I mean, always.
We're going to talk about fall.
Okay. What
And-
about fall?
And we're going to talk about things we love and some controversial things we don't love that happen in the fall.
I'm trying not to giggle.
She's trying not to giggle.
Because they're very controversial.
We get pretty controversial here on the Vovks. Love us or hate us. There you go. How's that? Love us or hate us. We're here on Tuesdays
Mm-hmm.
to just... Oh man, I'm going to slow that down to like 1%. Did you guys see that? That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It just
was
popped right
pretty-
off.
Pretty awesome.
Popped it like it was hot. And well, the good news is we're actually recording, so our equipment's working.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little mishap here. It took us a little while to get going, so thank goodness we're up and running there. Sometimes I plugged the wrong cord into the wrong hole, apparently.
Oh, is that what happened?
Well, that was with the power,
Mm.
and then one of our microphones quit being recognized by the computer, and I had
This is a good
I
cigar.
had to shut it down and restart it and all that good stuff. So, but now we're here and we're live and we're 3 minutes into our talk, and Liz got her cigar lit and we toasted. So that's a good day. Elizabeth, while I get my cigar ready, why don't you chat, talk, say something, drink your whiskey.
Well, I just like to say, if anybody's noticed the last few podcasts and this podcast, but yes, my hands are black.
Mhm.
And they are black because, well, I'm a working woman, and I thought it would be fun because we have this black walnut tree in our front yard, and I thought it would be fun to pick walnuts and dry them and crack them and all this fun stuff. I thought I would be, Susie Homemaker. And which it was fun. Yana and I had a blast picking walnuts. So we cracked them, and I was reading, like, you have to wear gloves. Of course, I wore gloves. I read the directions, and but my gloves broke. And so I have black stained fingers. So, and I read that there's nothing you can do. I tried everything. Everybody was like, oh yeah, try, rubbing alcohol, try mineral spirits, try whatever. I tried everything, everybody. Don't worry. I tried it. It's not coming off.
You tried rubbing it on me?
Yeah, it does not come off.
Nope.
Like, you don't have to worry. I wore white or cream, and it still is not coming off. So it's all good. But I'm not dying. I just have stained hands, which I thought was I thought it was funny. Anyways, but so yeah, I have walnuts drying, and in a couple of weeks we will crack them and try them out, and I'm super excited.
I am too.
Yeah, I'm excited. So if you have any black walnut recipes or walnut recipes, I mean, you can add walnuts to cookies, any baked goods, and I'm super excited.
Can you just eat them, like with our whiskey? And
yeah, definitely. Very.
do we roast them?
No.
Salt them?
Mm-mm.
Honey them?
I don't think so.
None of that.
You probably could, like, put honey on them and some, like, sugar or something,
Like
and then.
honey roasted black walnut?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Candied walnuts?
Mm-hmm.
I like anything candied.
Mm.
Keep it PG-13.
Yeah. So, anyways, I am super excited about that, but if you happen to see my hands, don't worry, I'm not dying. It's all good. It's just stained. So.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, fall.
Yeah.
We're
harvest season.
a month away, right? When's fall officially?
Yesterday
Yesterday or today?
or today. It's officially fall.
It is officially fall.
Yep.
That's right. We're in September. It's officially fall, humans. And it's, well, this isn't going to air for 2 weeks, but that's okay. It's officially fall. We're going to be past this date when we put this on the air, but we're going to talk about, we'll be into, well, I guess we are into it right now. So hold on, everybody. Just so you know, we're going to talk about some stuff that we don't like, some stuff we like. I think we're going to mix it up a little. You can bring up a topic you don't like right away or like, and then we'll like switch it back and forth. So we're not like ranting the whole time about stuff we don't like and then finish off with stuff we like. Or what as you could tell, we didn't discuss this at all, other than that's what we're talking about. So what are your thoughts, hon? Do you want to go with every other like dislike, or do you want to go with all the dislikes and then finish on a high note with likes, or what do you think?
Yeah, I don't care. I feel no way about this.
Okay, then.
Tell me, growing up, what fall things did you do? Because your family was big on summer.
She said doo-doo.
I did say that. Okay. So, your family was huge summer.
Yeah.
Like boat, cabin, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do in the fall growing up?
We're actually still on the lake right now, if I'm growing up.
Okay.
Water skiing. We had a sauna on the lake, so water skiing did not end until we were ready for our first frost.
Okay.
So we usually skied into October and enjoyed all these sunny days on the lake. The water was colder, but we did have wetsuits, so there was options to stay a little bit warmer.
Mm-hmm.
And also I was a kid, so the cold didn't bug me, right?
Right.
But I did go grouse hunting with my dad. We did some trapping of fox.
Okay.
And I'd golf a little bit with Grandpa in the fall. So that was the fall that I remember. And then having to get the cabin
closed up
for winter. I mean, that all started because you do a little bit at a time versus doing it all at once, which was nice. So how about you? What did you do for fall? I know you and I had different, a little bit different upbringings, although we did a lot of the same stuff. We did things differently as well.
So we didn't have a cabin.
I'm gonna sit back.
We had a hunting shack.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. And our hunting shack, you had to bring water in. Like, there's no electricity, bring gas in. We had a huge generator. And we did hunting in the fall. Small game, grouse, and of course, deer hunting in the fall. That's still fall, even though sometimes we have snow.
So,
November is fall still.
Yep.
And so that is what we did. We did a ton of four-wheeling, grew up just living on a four-wheeler, and hauling water in and hanging out at the hunting shack, having some bonfires, and that hunting. So that's what I did in the fall. I love the fall. It's probably my second favorite. Like, I love summer,
yeah.
but I love fall.
Me too.
Even though spring is when my birthday is. Spring is amazing, but
Fall just has something about
yeah,
the fires in the fall.
yeah,
The being, like, when we started dating, the hunting shack was really cool. We did pretty much almost every weekend after Labor Day was shack until Thanksgiving.
yeah. So super fun, hanging out with my dad. Great memories of quality time with my father there. And sometimes my mom would come out too and help if there was a big project that needed to be done. But yeah, fall. So what do you do now in the fall that you love?
I go to our cabin.
Yeah, we keep our cabin open not through late fall, but through mid-fall. We can keep it open.
Yeah, last year we waited till the weekend before Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're going to do the same this year again. Just because we can.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have to keep an eye on the weather.
Yeah. If we had an outhouse, we could haul water in and use it, like the hunted shack. But we don't have an outhouse.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we kind of have one. It's a porta-john.
yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I really enjoy fall. I enjoy fall on the deck, having cigars,
Yeah.
whiskey. What smell reminds you of fall?
For me, it's apple. Apple pie, apple cider.
Yeah.
The apple
Apple and cinnamon.
action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apple, cinnamon, nutmeg. Oh,
It's-
no.
Speaking of apples,
Mm-hmm.
what did you do last weekend besides for pick walnuts?
I picked apples
Yeah.
from our huge apple tree.
So
And
now
I
our house
have-
smells like
Apples. Every time you open the fridge, we have a 5-gallon bucket full of apples in there right now. There's no other food in our fridge, just apples.
apples.
Yep. It smells so good. And we'll be cutting and peeling and dicing and mixing apples galore for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So I freeze apples, and they make the great apple pies still that way.
I can't wait for apple pie.
Nobody knows that I freeze my apples to make apple pie.
I think we need to go get a gluten-free pie crust so we can try and make an apple pie.
Well, Yana just made you an apple crisp. You haven't even finished that gluten-free apple crisp.
I'm feeling attacked right now.
You should. Just kidding. I'm sticking up for Yana.
I'm gonna have some more apple crisp right now.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me while I go get the apple crisp.
Are you just gonna eat it from the pan? So yeah, I love apples. So I'm gonna bring up. We're into this a little bit, so
Okay.
we can bring up the controversial topic that we're gonna talk about fall. Pumpkin spice.
Are we talking? What do the kids call it? Basic white girl.
Yeah. Basic white girl drink.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice,
Spice latte.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice donut.
Whatever. Pumpkin spice everything.
I will throw it out the window.
I don't like it.
Not even a little.
Me neither.
Not even the smell.
No,
Don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Why? It's just. Okay, people. I think that Starbucks,
Yeah.
because I think they're the original. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're the original pumpkin spice drink food thing, because they make their pumpkin spice latte, their pumpkin spice frappuccino, which is just a bunch of sugar with some pumpkin flavor blended with some ice, and then they make their pumpkin spice scone.
Yeah.
And about 10 years ago, maybe I'm wrong, they launched this pumpkin spice thing in August, because that's what you do. You launch it extra early.
Ugh, yuck. Okay.
Because apparently people need to have another reason to go to Starbucks and spend $9 on a drink.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's moved from them to everything is pumpkin spice. I feel like there's an aisle
Yeah.
in the grocery store of pumpkin spice crap everything.
Everything. Cookies, baked goods.
I'm sorry for the strong language,
Yeah.
but that's how I feel.
Yeah.
There's a
Tell
pumpkin
me how you
spice
feel.
aisle.
Yeah. It's gross. I hate pumpkin
If
spice.
any cigar company comes out with a pumpkin spice cigar,
Yeah.
I will no longer smoke any of their other cigars.
Really? You
Yeah, I'm
feel
done.
that? You feel
I'm done. Let's not jump
But
on
you
the
s-
bandwagon.
But you still drink Starbucks and they have pumpkin spice.
Yeah, how often?
Well, I mean, not that often.
Yeah, I don't really. Our daughter works there,
But yeah,
so
she sure does.
little.
She probably will hate pumpkin spice too by the time the fall is over.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, we don't like pumpkin spice, everybody, and it's fine. Like, if you like it, great. You drink it, eat it, whatever you want. We don't like it. We like apple.
But you know when people say we're not judging, we are.
Yeah.
We are here in this one. Pumpkin spice. We're judging.
Oh.
I don't even like pumpkin pie though. So
Yeah, so that's where I was going next.
I could be
Do you
weird.
like pumpkin
I
pie?
hate pumpkin pie.
I don't like pumpkin pie.
Do you know what's
either.
funny?
I will eat it, but I don't like
I
it.
used to love pumpkin pie.
Really?
I loved it as a kid. I thought pumpkin pie was so good with a dollop of whipped cream. I'd be like, pumpkin pie, yum, yum, yum.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, one time I must have had too much pumpkin pie or something, but I took a bite of it and I almost threw up, and then I haven't touched it since. And that was before you and I started dating.
Oh,
So
okay. I was wondering if it was the Matthew the Body food.
I wouldn't eat
pumpkin
that.
Pie
I would
incident.
not eat that.
We'll
I'd not
have
eat
to,
it that
talk
day.
about that one day.
We can just have a whole podcast. Maybe we'll invite him on,
Mm-hmm.
and we can talk about the time he invited us over and we thought we were in a murder
Thought you
room.
guys were going to be murdered. It's a pretty good story, actually. But anyways, yeah, I don't care for pumpkin pie. I do make a pumpkin cheesecake
Oh,
that you like,
yeah.
but you know, it's like 50-50 pumpkin to cheesecake.
It's a very light pumpkin,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it's cheesecake.
Yeah.
And again, if you don't like cheesecake, I'm judging. I love cheesecake.
Well, some people can't eat cheesecake. But yes.
As long as it's gluten free, I can eat
Yeah.
it.
I can make a gluten-free crust.
Yeah,
They make gluten-free graham crackers.
I think we have some in the cupboard.
Mm-hmm.
We've been learning so much about this gluten free stuff. You know what? Pumpkin spice lattes probably have gluten in it.
We're
so.
gonna have a gluten-free podcast
Oh, okay.
one day. We're gonna talk about that.
If any of you listeners are gluten free fans or own gluten free company, send us some stuff and we'll try it and talk about it on our gluten free podcast.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll podcast from the kitchen. That would be fun.
that might be kind of cool. I guess we could do that.
Yeah.
I'd have to make sure the kitchen is like spotless, though. Are you guys gonna
Oh.
judge me if my kitchen is a little dirty?
No, we'll set the depth of field to 1.4. We'll set the F really low and nobody will know.
Nobody can see. That's funny. Yeah. So, anyways, we don't like pumpkin spice. So, it is what it is. You can judge us. Aaron's obviously judging you. And we'll go from there. But
There's not many things in life I judge people about. You can pretty much do whatever you want, but...
you do not like pumpkin spice.
And if you come to me and like, you want a pumpkin spice latte? Yeah, we're probably not going to talk much for a little while.
Okay. How about like pumpkin spice beer? Pumpkin spice. There's literally pumpkin spice everything.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
disgusting.
Why have they got to? I don't know. Apple. Now that I can get behind.
Yeah, why?
Well, I love apples. Apple is probably one of my favorite fruits. It's my
Speaking
favorite color, red.
of apple.
Yeah.
Our friends up at Duluth Cider
Yes.
are releasing apple spice cider.
Really?
And so I was thinking
Should we go to Duluth?
that on the way to the cabin, we should swing through Duluth and get a glass because it's tap. It won't even be in our liquor stores, I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe it will, but so yeah, I think we should drive to Duluth and go to the Duluth Cider Company and grab some cider.
Okay. I love apple. Apple cider, apple pie, apple strudel, anything apple. I'll just eat it.
Oh yeah,
Apple.
Apple.
Yeah.
apple strudel. That brings back memories with Grandma.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Apple wins. So
Apple wins at our house.
Apple, pumpkin,
Pumpkin.
apple,
Mm-hmm.
pumpkin. For those of you listening, I am raising my hand for apple up here above my head bar. Pumpkin down by my waist.
So, what is one of your favorite things to do in the fall now? Did we cover that?
Oh, I don't know that we did.
Yeah. So currently, you said go to the cabin.
Go to the cabin.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, I enjoy cigars more in the fall, I think, than I do. I mean, I smoke more in the summer because the weather's cooperative.
Yeah.
But I enjoy them in the fall. Like last night, we were out here and it was around 65, 70, no, right around the 70-degree mark. So we didn't have to have warm clothes on. We were actually able to sit out here in shorts and a t-shirt and just relax and enjoy a cigar while talking, because we talked.
We did talk.
So.
And, so that's cool. Cigars. Yeah. I think whiskey's better in the fall, too.
Whiskey's better in the fall.
Yeah. I mean, whiskey's good all the time, but it's way better in the fall.
Last year I didn't do it, but the year before I got to go hunting with the girls and the dog.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to hopefully doing that next weekend.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
How about you?
How about me?
Excuse me, yes. How about you?
Well, I love going to the apple orchard. I love it. I love the hay rides. I love the
You like that hay poking you in the thighs and the
yeah,
butt?
love it.
Love it.
Love the smell. I love for years we've gone to Pine Tree Apple Orchard, and we do the maze, the corn maze, and they have like these spots you have to stop at, and you get a clue, and then you have to figure out the word at the end.
Unscramble it, yeah.
You have to unscramble the word. I love doing that. That is such a good memory. I mean, there were years we pushed strollers through there. That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Pulled a wagon. We would have a kid on the back. Each of us have a kid in a pack. We would carry kids. There were muddy years, boots. We would be covered in mud by the time we came out because we were slipping and sliding.
There was.
I love it. I love everything about it. And the smell is just so good. And
I love their
experience.
apple donuts.
Oh my gosh, they have the best apple
And
donuts.
what's the apple?
Fritters.
No, it's not a fritter. It's the puff pastry filled with apple. It's not an apple fritter.
They have apple fritters.
They do, but that's not the one I'm...
Oh.
It's the little puff pastry with the apple in it. It's got the like cream cheese frosting on the top. Turnover?
Oh, yeah, turnover.
Apple turnover.
Yeah.
Sorry, brain fart. Apple turnover. I love it. I can't eat any of that anymore.
They also have these apple cookies.
Oh yeah, the apple cookies.
Yep.
They're like a snickerdoodle,
Yep.
but it's an apple.
You can buy apples there. We don't need to do any of that anymore because we have our own apple tree.
That one year I bought 5 gallons of their unpasteurized apple juice, and I made our own cider here.
Yes.
That was fun. That was so strong. I let it go about 2 weeks too long, and the ABV got a little high.
Yeah.
And it was like if you did a shot, you got a little buzz. It was pretty crazy, but it took us about a year to get through that 5 gallons of it.
Yeah, it took us a long time, and we it was good. It was okay. I don't know.
Yeah, it was more of a dry English style cider, so it wasn't very sweet.
It was a lot of work for...
It was. Well, I mean, we got a lot out of it, though. We got 24 2-liter or 1-liter, 24 1-liters, I think, when we were all done.
Okay.
And then I think we had a couple half-liters because we had extra, and I just half-litered them to give away as gifts.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to peel my wrapper off.
It's okay. I'm just judging.
Got it.
What else do you love about fall? I love all the comfort foods.
Yeah.
Chili.
Football started. One of my new favorite things about fall is our fantasy league with our family. Our family's big enough we can have our own fantasy league. And that's just fun. Right now, Elizabeth is actually winning the league. She's 2-0. Nobody else is 2-0.
I did a couple of my own picks. I think I did 2, maybe 3 of my own picks. But otherwise, I let whatchamacallit pick them for myself.
The computer?
For themselves. Yeah, the computer just pick them. So it was good. It was cool. I'm excited to see how I do. I don't know. I used to really love football, but more kids you had, I could have cared less. And then there was even a time in our life where I said no football. You remember that?
Yep.
Yeah. So.
But we're back into a little bit of football.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think of when you mentioned the fall food, I was like, oh yeah, football and the fall food, because I just love doing some like smoked things.
Yeah.
During football season, like on Sunday. And
what are you gonna cook this weekend?
I'm gonna do. I don't know. I was gonna do
short ribs.
The short ribs, but it might change. I'm in church tomorrow.
Yeah, you switched up your day.
And so I might, when we go to Costco in the morning, look for something. Look for some cool meats on the shopping list.
Okay.
So, and I might do something that I can smoke tomorrow, and then Sunday's your day normally to cook, but I might talk to you about helping you and doing something on the smoker for the game too.
Okay.
I can get up early and put it on, and it can cook while we're at church.
That sounds good. Yeah. I also like the consistency of fall. Like, we get back into our scheduled routine. I'm such a routine person that I really enjoy that. I feel more comfortable. Summer, I love that there's nothing, but I also sometimes I'm like, I wish I had a little bit of like a schedule or a routine. So
I'm just gonna say this right now while we're talking, that I wish we had a different mic setup so I could just sit back and relax while I'm talking to you.
you have to have a lapel.
This
mic.
is
Yeah. We need lapel mics then, right?
or the mics on the stand where you
yeah.
put it right here.
Like on the stand. I want to be comfortable so you guys can see that we're just, whatever.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this weekend, actually.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite fall memories of all time in my entire life actually just happened.
Oh.
When we were we went to Sonoma.
Oh, you're talking about Napa.
Yeah, or Napa, Sonoma. And we got to go taste wine at vineyards. And one of the vineyards that we love and join their wine club, can I say it?
Fine.
Yeah, Meeker. They're actually coming to Minneapolis, and we're doing a wine tasting with them. So I'm looking forward to that. They shipped up like 12 bottles.
Yeah.
Or 12 varieties, or however it is, different bottles for us to try. So we're going to hang out with some friends and the Meeker tasting dude and drink some wine.
Yeah, I'm excited about that too. So
Is fall wine season? Is that?
I can drink red wine in the summer, but I have a hard time drinking red wine in the summer. It's very heavy for me. It's filling. So to me, red wine is more of a fall, winter thing. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like a good white or rosé in the summertime.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I'm ready for some good fall, heavier wines. What does wine do to you?
Red wine makes my clothes come off.
Yeah, it's like tequila, but
Yeah.
so
I get flush from red wine.
sometimes I'll just grab a bottle of red wine and be like, "Hey, honey, we're having some wine." She's like, "Oh, are we now?"
So yeah, I get very hot and flush from red wine. So I'm sure there's something in it that I'm probably either allergic to or whatever. But
No, because I think that happens to a lot of people.
does it?
Yeah. Hey guys, if you're listening, if you're listening, you're listening. So I don't even know why I said that. Let us know. Do you get warm drinking red wine? Do you like red wine?
When I'm freezing cold in the middle of winter, it is like 30 below, 20 below, 10 below. I love red wine because it warms me up.
Does it get 30 below in Minneapolis?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think we've had a couple 30 below days. It's not very often, but up north we get that more.
Yeah. Up
But-
north.
So, okay. We've talked about fall. We've talked about what we love. We've talked about what we don't love. What are suggestions for our viewers on what to do in fall? What should they do? What should they not do? What
Oh, like a top 10 list of things to do in the fall.
Things to do in the fall. Pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch.
Apple orchard.
Apple orchard.
Hay rides. Corn maze.
Four-wheeler rides.
Four-wheeler rides.
Or now, what is everybody? So we have a four-wheeler.
Yeah.
And we went, we're like, hey, a couple weeks ago, we're like, let's go four-wheeling. And we contacted some friends and we're like, yeah, meet us here. And we're like, we get there and we're the only ones on a four-wheeler.
Only ones.
And I had no clue that, and you guys can laugh all you want, that everything is now side-by-side.
Everything is side by side. It's like glamping for four-wheeling. Nobody got dirty. Nobody got wet. Nobody got cold.
I know, it started
We
raining.
did.
It started raining. And I'm out there in the elements.
Yep.
I came back dirty and black and muddy.
Yep.
Everybody else is just dry.
I don't know if anybody saw the post that I posted on Instagram, but Aaron was black.
Yeah.
I might have snuck in somebody's side by side so that I didn't have to get so dirty.
They have radios. They have heaters. They have
Yeah.
air conditioning.
It just blows my mind.
I was like, honey, do we need to trade our
Do we-
four-wheeler in or
Yeah.
start saving for a side-by-side?
I think we have to start saving for a side by side.
And I saw I keep getting hit with ads now because, of course, somehow all the wheeler companies know that we were out there and they're like, oh, you're on a
Well,
four-wheeler.
if Polaris, Minnesota company, everybody,
Mm-hmm.
love Polaris. If Polaris wants to borrow us a side by side, we'll do a podcast on that. We'll review it. Let me tell
Do a
you, I would
podcast.
love to try one.
We can do a whole video. I could do a whole go out in the woods with my video
Yeah.
equipment and do some crazy
I
stuff.
would definitely be willing to try one.
I think one of our favorite local wakeboarders did a Polaris commercial.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, she was putting that on her Instagram. So
Cool. Yeah, I grew up doing that. So four-wheeling to me is like the
that's-
ultimate fun.
is that 5 things so far?
I think that was 5.
Hunting?
Yeah,
You're
but
into
that's
that?
not for everybody.
No,
Yep.
I mean
But it is on
ATVs,
the
huh?
list.
But
Yeah. Yep. You should get fall family photos.
Fall family photos, that's a good one. Oh, go north. Not north like Brainerd, but go north. North Shore, northern Minnesota,
But what
Superior
if they
National
live in
Forest.
like Florida?
Jump on an airplane. Duluth has an airport. This is crazy. You will not, and right now, till like October 10th probably, is going to be peak fall color. Like you won't see what nature does right now is amazing.
So that was going to be my next thing was go
Fall
see
colors.
the fall colors.
Fall colors.
Fall colors. And
Yeah.
if you don't live someplace where the colors change, take a vacation. Take your spouse. Go someplace. Colorado, Montana,
Northern Minnesota.
northern Minnesota, Maine. Maine has beautiful fall colors also. My family's from Maine. Washington State. Go there. Oregon. Oh my gosh. Somebody's going to make fun of me for the way I said that, I'm sure, but...
Yeah.
Northern California, go there. Like colors change in so much of our country, and if you've never seen it, you should go and do it. So
It's pretty rad.
it's pretty rad. And ours will be changing here. They're actually starting. There's a yellow, there's a red, a lot of still green, but
A lot of maple trees are red already. When we were driving up yesterday up into Maple Grove, the maple trees are red.
so
Um,
yeah. Okay, what was that? 6?
that was
7.
7.
See the colors. Okay. 8.
Oh, did we say drink some cider?
Mm.
Drink some hot cider. Fresh hot cider.
Fresh hot cider. Bacon apple pie.
Bacon apple pie. Sit out by a fire and have a cigar.
Ooh, bonfire. Have that. Do a bonfire. Your kids will love this stuff. What other things? Did I mention fall family photos?
Fall family photos. Oh yeah. That's 9. I think we need one more. We need one more thing to make 10.
I can't think of anything.
So much pressure. We should have made this list before.
We should have. This is off the cuff, so I love that about
Oh,
it.
you know what's really cool and we've not done in a long time?
What?
You can go to Giants Ridge or Lutzen or Spirit Mountain, and you can take a chairlift ride to the top of those hills to look at those fall colors.
They also have slides. They have mountain biking. All of these places, and you can see the fall family, fall colors.
Fall colors, yeah. So that's pretty cool. Mountain biking in the fall is one of my favorite times. The mountain bike.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. How about a pontoon ride in the fall?
Yeah, I mean, you could put a sweatshirt on and go.
I don't have a pontoon, but if I did.
Tune ride.
Yep. Golfing in the fall is probably my favorite time to golf, actually, because you might have to wear a sweatshirt or a windbreaker, but it's you're not sweating as much.
Yeah. Well, everybody, I think we gave a good list of things to do in the fall.
Send us your list.
Yeah, tell us
what are we missing?
What are we missing? What do you do? Give us your suggestions. Harvest season is the best.
Harvest season. Oh yeah, moons and the stars in the fall.
Pretty good. Yep. Okay.
Get outside and look at them. All right, reach out to us. Let us know. Send us an email.
Send us an email. Where can they find us?
On the Instagram.
The Vovks.
On the YouTube, The Vovks. Or on Spotify/Apple Podcasts, The Vovks. I guess if you're on YouTube, you have to go The Vovks, and it's got to be apostrophe S. Because apparently somebody else also has our last name with a channel called The Vovks, which is not okay, but they never asked permission.
Rude.
But anyway,
Just kidding.
There you go. So, thanks everybody. Hope you enjoy your fall. We look forward to it. I don't know what winter's going to bring. This will be our first winter as we start podcasting, or as we have started podcasting. So, we may be in sweatshirts and ball caps, or beanies, I guess.
I might be in a ponytail and no makeup, because winter gets pretty rough around here.
I do not mind you in a ponytail and no makeup. I'll tell you that.
Perfect. So, thanks for listening, everybody. We had a blast talking about what we love in fall, and go do some fall activities.
Bye.
Bye.